Hi, this is Bill, and this is going to be a box opening and original thoughts on a HSP micro rally. And I've just started opening the box here. I'm going to go ahead and finish opening it, and we'll take a look and see what we have inside the contents. This car is actually shipped from Banggood Hobby, and it looks like it came with a 220 to 110 adapter there, so it looks like it came with another one here inside here as well. Let's see what we've got here inside this box. And here we go. Looks to me like there are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, maybe 11 different designs to choose from. I believe the one that I've got here is the rally body, I believe. Let's take a look and see what we've got inside. And it comes with a nice little instruction manual here. Let's take a look and see what we've got in the manual. And it's got a quick instruction guide for, looks like just the radio itself here, showing how to bind it and whatnot. And this is the manual here, showing how to charge the battery and some troubleshooting. It actually looks like a pamphlet rather than a manual. So it's got several exploded views. It's showing, I guess there's 5 different exploded views for each different car layout. It's got some spare parts listing here. It's got some upgrades, aluminum upgrades and whatnot. We'll flip this over. And on this side, it does have some radio instructions here as well. It shows how to rebuild the diff. It's basically some basic repairs that you can make to the truck. Doesn't look too complicated of a layout. And then it's got a few, it's got some specifications here showing for each of the different layouts. So it shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different styles between a monster truck, a short course truck, the rally, an off-road buggy, and a truggy. Each of the different length, width, and height measurements. The weight seems to be about the same between each, and it shows the ground clearance varies. So the highest ground clearance of these is 17 millimeters for the monster truck, and then 9 millimeter ground clearance for all the other designs. And that seems to be about it. They all have the same gear ratio. A few different warning notes for just, pretty much common sense and how to operate RCs. Talks about charging the battery here. Looks like it has an all-in-one ESC and receiver unit, or a 2-in-1 I should say. The good thing is it shows it has a servo that's separate, so if you need to replace a steering servo, that could be really nice. And that seems to be about it, what you see in the instructions here. Looks pretty decent to me so far. Let's take a look and see what else we have in the box. And here's the car. So I don't feel there's no clear. Sometimes they ship with a clear protective film over it, and there's no clear protective film. Actually, there are some decals that are pre-applied already. Most of it's screen printed, but it looks like the windows are decals, and there's a couple of decals on the side here, but everything else is screen printed. Yeah, decals for the headlights, and this is the car. Let's go ahead and take the body post off and take a look and see what it looks like under the hood. So, 4 traditional pins. And it looks like it has a regular spring load suspension, nice and soft. It looks like it's about the same on the front and the rear. 4-wheel independent suspension. And not sure if they include different spring rates, so for tuning. Sometimes I know for me, I like to have my front springs a little stiffer than the rear. There are no shock fluids adjustments, and I don't see any ride height adjustments. So this is going to be a standard layout, which is kind of hard to do for a mini or micro size car, I should say. Looks pretty cool. Let's take a look. I'll have to see what other tuning options. I'll do another video later on any tuning that might be available with the car. And let's take a look at the radio. So it looks like it comes in two pieces. And some parts here. So here's the charger. So it comes with a wall wart charger here. And this is where you would need to use that adapter to convert over from the 220 AC. I guess you plug that in there, and then you can plug this into a 110 wall. And then it looks like a standard 2-pin JST connector. So my guess is this is probably going to be a nickel metal hydride battery in here. I'll have to look at the instructions a little more closely to see where to charge it. Let's see if that comes off. Okay, there you go. So yeah. Okay, so it is a nickel metal hydride battery. It uses a 2/3 AAA battery pack 2-cell, and so then yeah, so that's how you would charge that. I have to go ahead and plug this in and charge this car up, and maybe do some test runs with it, and I'll get this going in a little bit. Look for a follow-up video soon. The rubber is pretty soft. There are no foam inserts in there. I could definitely tell that. Let's see if the tires are glued up. Yep, tires are glued up on there. And it looks like a micro hubs on there. See if there's hexes in there. I can't tell if there's hexes or just drive pins. I'll have to look at those. Let's see how the diff is extremely tight. One way it goes nice and smooth, but the opposite direction kind of not quite there. Let's see if the same thing. Yeah, same thing on the front. It almost feels like it's locked. Yeah, it's a really tight diff. I'd like to see if there's a way I can get that to loosen up. So like when I spin one wheel, all four wheels want to spin together, which is kind of different. Maybe it just needs to be broken in, loosened up a little bit. We'll see how that goes. So, and then you have the radio here, and it looks like it takes 4 AA batteries. You just have to put them in there, and maybe it goes like that. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so there's a quick release here that be able to put the battery cover on, and you just slide your 4 AA batteries in there. And then the handle. It's a very basic radio, that's for sure. The steering, the spring tension on there is pretty tight. I'd like to see if there's a way I can get in there, maybe loosen it. And then the foam is comfortable. It's not really soft, but it looks like it's real durable. It'll last a real long time, so you probably won't have to worry about replacing the foam grip anytime soon. And it's pretty comparable in the grip to probably right around the same feel of like a Fly Sky radio. And then of course I can't really turn this on, but it's a pretty basic 2-channel. All it has here is a steering trim for left and right, and then the throttle's got a high and low trim. I don't see any dual rate settings on there. That's pretty much about it. But we'll see how this goes. Look forward to seeing a new update video soon. I'll try to get some video of the car in action and see how it drives and feels, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and see you guys on the forums.